How are we doing, team? Lorx, Maya, how are you? Colin, good to see you. Colin, I hope you have a good gym session. Miss Cat, welcome in, welcome in. Maya, what is your question for me? Let's get straight in. What is your question? How are everyone's Wednesdays? I feel like whenever I stream, I always have no idea what day of the week it is. It's only as soon as I start streaming, then I forget what day of the week it is. We're gonna do some Master League today. I've toyed with some very funny Master League teams, and I've tanked a reasonable amount as a result. But we have had fun, and I think I'll make a couple of them into some kind of short or something. You got a Zygarde 15, 13, 11. Can I max it? Hey, if I had a 15, 13, 11, and I had the XLs and I had the cells, the Zygarde cells, then 100% I'd be maxing that for sure. Some of the picks that I've used, actually the funniest one was Buzzwole. I had some very funny games with Buzzwole. I didn't win many, but when I did win, they were funny. They were funny. We'll go in. I'll show you what I'm going to use today. I say today. I'll use it for a set, and then we'll see how it goes. And then we'll play it by ear. If it works, we stick with it. If it doesn't work, we maybe rotate it a little bit. So this is what I'm thinking, right? So it's a steel, it's Lugia, Kyogre. I want to see the dragons in the lead. I'll bait out the dragons with the Lugia, and then Kyogre in the back for any Landorus, for any Ho-Oh, and honestly Fairy as well. And so I had been trying Steel Double Dragon with Lugia as like a pseudo dragon. But the problem was I was facing too many double Fairy teams, and that was annoying me. Necrofusion is best with Palkia Origin? Maybe. Yeah, I mean, Palkia Origin could work in the back instead of Kyogre as well. The issue I was just, as I say, with when I was running Double Dragon or Dragon and Lugia is I was just facing far too many Fairy for my liking. So let's give this a go. The other thing that I noticed, right, is that even when I was tanking in Elo, because it's Master League, the players I was playing, I was like, God, these are playing like much higher elo than I would have expected them to be. Because I think I'm almost down towards like vet elo, and I'm still like, wow, this was a hard game, you know. K9 Casino, welcome in, welcome in. Main Mewtwo in the back. Hey, look, if you've got any suggestions, I'm willing to try. I'm willing to try. So this is why I changed to Kyogre in the back rather than a dragon, because I can just waterfall the whole way through. 3. Bit dodgy timing from them there. I actually think if they had slightly better timing, they could actually take me a bit lower if they wanted me to. But I am double debuffed. No, I'm single debuffed. What do we think's in the back here then? What do we think's in the back? I'm gonna come in with Lugia. 3, 4, 5. Interesting. That's an interesting quit. I would also not have had that. That is also an interesting team. Jay Hodge. I'm well. How are you? You saw me at GoFest? Oh, is in London GoFest? Yes, Casino, because I went to Kensington Gardens like you asked me to. I'm gonna be honest, right? I arrived at Kensington Gardens and there were like over 1,000 Pokemon Go players there. And I was like, geez. I was like, this is a lot of people. And I know PvP players. I don't know a lot of the people that grind these events. So like, I'm walking past tons of Go players. And I was just like, I don't know a lot of these people, and you know, these are some very keen Pokemon Go players, right? Okay, they've paused. I think what I'll do is I'll throw an Outrage, and then I'll go into Lugia if they shield. I was with Tom and a bunch of other tall, handsome people, and I was intimidated. Oh, hey, if you ever see me out and about, come and say hello. 2, 3, 4. I'll be out for Lucario raid day. I think Outrage is the play on this on the Lion. Okay, the difficulty here is I'm going to get Shadow Clawed down. So I just need to get this thing as low as I can, and then double shield, and then Kyogre the Ho-Oh. Okay, so I wasn't going to throw, because I was like, there's a chance they will throw, and now they lose. Oh. I mean, I'm going to shield 1 just so I can Shadow Claw them lower. I'm not even going to bother throwing an attack here. Actually, no, I'm not. And then I'll no shield the first attack from this Ho. Because if it's a Brave Bird, they get surfed down. And if it's a Sacred Fire, then I don't need to shield it anyway, right? That's the greeting. Fair enough. Yeah, this is Mufasa. Honestly, I know everyone has been raving about Dawnwings, but the lion is good. It is really good. Can you? What can I? What can I get? Sunsteel Strike back if you TM mode away. Oh, I didn't know that. I'm never gonna TM away Sunsteel Strike, but that's good to know that I would have to. Refuse it. I do have the energy for that. Iris, how are we doing? Tyreek, my day's been pretty good actually. My day's been pretty good because I went into the office and all of my team were at like an away day that I was invited to, but I just wasn't really feeling it, which meant that just no one disturbed me all day. And I was like, I'm a big fan of this. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Do we go up to a thunder, I assume? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm not expecting them to shield this because even if I thunder them, they would just come back in with Dialga and get a big farm, so they shouldn't shield this. I'll throw just before their Surf because there's no point CMPing it. Do you know what I should have... No, I was going to say I should have come in with Lugia, but actually no, we're going to try and Kyogre. Ooh, that was interesting. I mean, I can't shield. I'm just going to start throwing Surfs into the Dialga to chip it, I guess. Yeah, I'm not risking not reaching. So I'll just throw the Surf. Benry Bunter, thanks very much for the sub. Appreciate you, mate. The difficulty here is they've got no incentive to not Roar of Time. Good. Good. Okay. I'm hoping for some bad timing. I'm going to get Roar of Timed and I'm going to lose. Okay, this is what I mean. Bad timing. I get the Dragon Tail through. That's big. But can I get them? Oh, I don't think I can. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. No. Oh. Close. Close. Hydrate. I shall hydrate. Tom, how you doing? You were mentioned earlier. You and I were spotted. Casino tells me. You and I were spotted. We were surrounded by handsome people, Casino says, so... Henry, how are things going? How's your Wednesday? I'm trying to work out if I could have done anything differently there. The only thing I can think is if I come in with Lugia against the Dialga instead of back in with Solgaleo. Not Solgaleo, Dustmane. I don't know what I have no idea what song's playing. 6. See, this is what I mean. They could get me way lower if they throw on proper timing, I think. Yeah, the game was a struggle. The game was a struggle in that park. I had no signal in the park to play GoFest, and I was relying on someone's hotspot for the whole day. For the whole day, and I was like, that's pretty crazy. You moved flat. Congratulations, congratulations. I hope the move went well. Okay, what's in the back? A ho-oh? Oh. So I get a shield here, and then I can come in with Lugia. I mean, I'm going to come in with Lugia anyway. Am I doing any more presenting soon? Well, so the season for this year has ended, similar to the football season. And from next season, starting in September, will be a new schedule for the Play Pokemon season. So I have like my rough schedule for which events I'll be playing or casting and things. Like I've got an idea in my head. So come September, you will find out, I guess. But I'm excited. I'm looking forward to the new season. It feels like it's been far too long. This is the longest that I've gone all year without going to an event, which is pretty crazy. I've been to an event every single month since September. And then, yeah, June to July, we've not had anything, so... Ooh, mirror. Nice. This is the only bad thing about having Outrage. Right, what have they got in the back? They're likely to have a dragon, right? Ooh, interesting. We'll get our shield back. Now we can come in with Lugia and hope Kyogre is strong against whatever's in the back. Uh-oh, they're staying in. They're staying in. It can't possibly be worse than Palkia. Yeah, you're right. No, I haven't seen my points come through. I haven't. Oh, dang, I got a CMP. I didn't... It's my bad. That's my bad. If they have Thunder, they win, and it looks like they probably have Thunder, so... That's my fault for getting that CMP and messing up my timing on Lugia. Annoying. Do we think we'll get Force Palm Hariyama? Yeah, I guess. I don't see why we... I don't know if we'll get it anytime soon. Ooh, interesting. if I didn't CMP. I didn't CMP. Unbelievable. London go... Yeah, sorry, yeah. I do mean the global one that I played in London is all I mean. Okay, at least we went positive. I'm going to use a star piece just because I'm on premium sets for Master League for the Triple Stardust. Azza, how you doing? I guess the advantage, K9, of them not giving Icicle Spear to anything... God, how am I so... Okay. We need to climb today. We need to climb. But I did have some funny games. For anyone who missed it, I had some... Not today, but a couple of days ago. I did a set with Buzzwole, and it was so funny. It was so funny. There were many games that I lost because Buzzwole's not great in the meta, but when I did win, they were very funny wins. I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thank you. I haven't gymmed today. I will gym probably Friday. Will be my next gym session. But I'm looking forward to the Lucario raid day. Not this weekend, next weekend. Ooh. I'm going to outrage this later. Brutal swing. Okay. Does a lot. What's in the back? What's in the back? Elliot, how you doing? What's in the back here? Hydreigon, Togekiss. What do we think's in the back? I mean, I'd be very happy if it's a Shadow Gardevoir. Now I just match shields, right? Ooh, they've given me a free Shadow Claw, that's good. Hydreigon, huh? What do you mean? Hydreigon's great. Hydreigon's great. Hydreigon's going to get buffed next season, just you wait. Okay, I'll shield the next one as well. Ooh. Easy! Easy! No, what would I give Hydreigon? I would do... What would I give Hydreigon? I'd buff Brutal Swing. That's an easy buff for me. And then I'd give it a coverage attack. Like... What could a Dark Dragon do with it? What could a... Yeah, more like nice. Very nice. Oh no. What could a Dark Dragon be given to make it different from... No, because I would nerf Body Slam. I would nerf Body Slam. And EQ's not very good. EQ's not very good. Do you know what I would give it? Oh, maybe this is wild. You know how Zweilous... You know how Zweilous, when it evolves into Hydreigon, in the main games, it gets the ability Levitate, and it then has access to... I'll shield the first one just because they're more likely to throw Spatial Run first. It learns Fly. Yeah, I would give it Acrobatics, maybe. Is that weird? Is that weird? Fly is obviously better than acrobatics, but I think acrobatics. Okay, I'll explain. I'll explain in a second. Okay. You should start working on your levitate. Hey, Xylus, you're going to be soaring come August. Don't you worry. I think that if you buff Brutal Swing, then you don't need to give Hydreigon Fly as well. And also, bear in mind, we've just given Salamence Fly. So let Salamence have Fly. Give Hydreigon a cheaper Brutal Swing, right? Reduce the damage and the energy. And then give it Acrobatics. That way you'd have Dragon, Dark, and Flying coverage, which would be interesting. Foul Play, Dark Pulse. There's too many Dark moves that are basically saying, yeah, this is what I'm saying. So make Brutal Swing 35 energy. That's exactly what I'm saying. You need a good Guzz before that buff? Well, I mean, you can get a Guzzlord after that buff, right? Rock Slide's also an option. Yeah. Yeah. I don't hate that. Okay, do you want to hear my wild? Some of my wild Master League suggestions. You like the idea of flying type coverage on mons weak to fighting? Yeah. So that's exactly. I wonder if it would have any play in Great League if it had fast Brutal Swing with acrobatics. Probably not, but who knows? Why have they given me a free Shadow Claw there? Wild. So I'm throwing just before their next Aqua Tail. And then we'll go Lugia. So they're at the Spatial Rend. I'm hoping that Kyogre with shield advantage in the back is better. There we go, look at this. 2, 3, 4. You want Garchomp to get Rock Slide? Yeah, fair enough. 5. So this is a Brave Bird, right? Oh, they've Sacred Fired. Interesting. Why would you quit there? Interesting. Very... Oh, they have Groudon in the back. Maybe. Possibly. Buff Bite? You can buff Bite, I think. The thing is, with these short duration fast attacks, any adjustment to them is quite impactful. Any adjustment to the short duration fast attacks makes a big difference, so you've got to be very careful when you tune it. What do we think? Question. Here's a question. I'll put it as a poll for you, right? I'll give you some context for anyone that doesn't know. So, Force Palm was announced for Lucario, not this weekend, next weekend, Lucario Raid Day, right? And we saw on the blog post that it is going to be Power 13, okay? Now, Power 13 you don't usually see on anything other than a 3-turn attack. And we've only really seen that on Dragon Tail. So lots of people are thinking it might have Dragon Tail. One sec. This is the annoying lead again. Oh, this is a Shundo. 5, 6, 7. Do we think it will be a Dragon Tail clone? Do we think it will be worse? Do we think it will be better? Or I'm just going to put my poll up in 1 second. My plan is if they no shield this, then I'll... Sorry, if they shield this, then I'll no shield. Yeah, okay. What was... We played this team... We played a very similar team to this. What was it? What was in the back? What was in the back with this? It was a Kyogre in the back. It was a Kyogre in the back. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, we have. And I made the mistake last time of CMPing. Okay. If I switch first, Yes! Haha! I started first. 2, 3. Do I go Blizzard? 4, 5. No, I'll go for a Surf first. Wait! Oh, because it was a CMP, so we both got the 0-turn switch. Oh, they're best buddied. That's annoying. Jongo, I'm well, thank you. How you doing? Okay, that's better. That's better. We've learned. Right. Question. So the question I'm asking you is Force Palm for Lucario. Force Palm, and the question is going to be how much energy? Force Palm energy. I'm going to put it up. I'll put it up for a while, right? There's the poll, okay? And I'm going to show you before you don't have to vote straight away. Come look at this, okay? So this is PvPoke. We're on the move page. It should technically be the attack page, should say fast attacks, but we call them moves as well. If we filter by damage, okay, the only attack in the game right now, the only fast attack in the game right now that has 13 damage is Dragon Tail. Now, we know that for the 2-turn attacks, if we filter to the 2-turn attacks, these are these ones. These are all in the range of 5, 6, 7, right? 8 for Shadow Claw, 9 for 8 for counter, 6 for Shadow Claw. These damage, you know, they're never hitting 13, so it's not going to be a 2-turn attack, right? It's going to be a 3-turn attack. The question is, what energy does it have? Does it match the energy of Dragon Tail, which is arguably the best 3-turn attack in the game? Is it worse than that on the basis that they keep Dragon Tail as the best 3-turn attack in the game? Is it better than that on the basis that Lucario with counter isn't usable really in any format? And so you give it something even better than counter to make it potentially usable. If you think about a Lucario with perhaps. If you think about Lucario with an 11 energy, 13-11, right? Easily the best 3-turn attack in the game. Then Lucario would have fighting coverage with 11 energy. That would mean 4 Force Palms to a Thunder Punch for electric coverage. And 5 Force Palms to a Shadow Ball for ghost coverage. Nothing in the game resists those. I can show you that. Right, I'll show you. If we search fighting, ghost, and electric, calculate, not a single Pokemon in the entirety of the games, right? Whether released or unreleased in Go, no Pokemon resists fighting, ghost, and electric. So if they make Force Palm good enough, Lucario would have pretty insane coverage. The reason why it's, in my mind, okay to make it broken is because it's so squishy. Firstly, I'm a big fan of making cool Pokemon really good. Secondly, I'm a big fan of making cool Pokemon really good. Thirdly, I'm a big fan of making squishy Pokemon really good. So, for me, sure. For me, make Lucario pretty busted on paper because its stat product's so low that you can get away with it, right? Ape couldn't be replaced. Not for this season. When Ape gets its nerf in September, then you might replace it, but not this season. Does Diggersby resist fighting? Is that your question? Right, got the Palkia again. Here we go. Six, 7, 8. I'm going to throw first because they haven't thrown yet. And then I'm just going to go into Lugia. I don't need to take any damage on this. Okay, goodbye. One Moongeist Beam will kill me from here, right? Oh well, I don't need this. Okay. Yeah, but this is what I'm saying, Tariq. It doesn't. Nothing resists all three. Nothing resists all three. And, you know, let's say Fairy Wind, right? Let's say you resist your charge attacks, but you don't resist Fairy Wind. And that's actually fine, because Fairy Wind does so little that it doesn't make a difference. But Force Palm, if it's doing 13 damage, that is putting a lot of pressure on. Now, I'm not saying Lucario is going to beat... I'm not saying it's going to beat Diggersby, right? Because it's only be able to hit it with the Force Palm damage. Whereas Diggersby obviously can, you know, one Fire Punch and some Mud Shots is probably enough. But at least you're not walled. And if you're not walled, what does that mean? It means it's a low RPS Pokemon. And you guys hate RPS, right? You guys complain about RPS all the time. So this is a good thing. This is why buffing those kinds of Pokemon can be a really good thing. See, this was a good set. I've also realised that... And the reason I've realised this is because the other day I was trying to use some footage from some of my stream to see if I wanted to make a video out of it. And I'm never actually looking at my phone, and then I wonder why I lose a lot of games on stream. What am I trying to do? Oh, I need to claim my... You only hate RPS when it's against you? That's true. No, I was, Sammy, you're right. I was looking for a star piece, but I've already got one on. Sammy, congrats, by the way, on your leaderboard placement. I saw that earlier today. That was very impressive. The RPS King, I've heard they call you, so well done, well done. Saka, that's a brilliant question, Saka, and I'm not even joking. I have 0 Pokemon ready for Worlds, right? I have absolutely no idea what I want to run. I am struggling to find something that's fun and creative that isn't just bad. And I think there's like an element of pressure for Worlds, because for a regional, right? For a regional, I know I'm probably not going to be playing that many games, okay? And I'm like, I can take a risk, right? I can take a risk, I can make a prediction on the meta, and I can take a calculated risk that I will avoid X Pokemon most of the time, and I can get away with something a little bit funky, right? Like Shadow Bastiodon, right? Like Hyper Beam Diggersby. You know, the stuff that's a little bit silly, but like you understand why I did it. With Worlds, there's a bit of pressure because I don't want to do really badly because I bring something dumb, you know. And that makes it a little bit tricky. Win with Tina, so we get a second reset. Jongo, you know that's not how it works, right? You win with something fun, and they'll give you something else. I take 6 legendaries, they'll just give you some peanut berries. Okay, so last time they let this go, they brought in the Palkia, they gave me the shield back on the Palkia. And that was the last 2 times they did that. I don't know if this was the right play, but we'll find out. We'll find out. I think I win. I think I win. I think I win. Okay, who wants to hear something wild? It's not that wild. Actually, maybe it is. Maybe you'll hate this. I think next season they should give Kyogre... Oh god, this is wild. I think they should give Kyogre Icy Wind. That Aeroblast better have registered, because if it hasn't registered, I lose. If it registers, I win. Okay, we played this team 3 times. I think we're comfortable against this one now, yeah? I think we're comfortable against this one. If I can't win with at least one spicy pick, did you even win? Sammy, this is what I mean. I agree with you. I completely agree. But also, unless I bring a spicy pick, I don't think I've got any chance of winning, because, you know, part of my strat is catching people off with something that they're not used to playing against. You hope you get -5 energy play rough next season. I agree. If you nerf Azu bubble energy is what I would do. Icy Wind, I really want that. Yes, because it would make Kyogre less RPS because it can hit dragons more quickly, and it would also be a nerf to Zygarde, which I think many people aren't going to complain too much about, right? Mousehold to Worlds, I see the vision. I don't have a Mousehold. I don't have a Mousehold. I don't even know what it runs. Tackle? And then Play Rough Crunch? Is that what Mousehold has? I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure. Mudshot Swift Crunch. I would have had no idea. Okay. And then into Lugia. Ooh, I missed one. Ooh, not seen you in a while. Of course Kyogre learns Icy Wind, right? Must do. Must do. I'd give Kyogre Icy Wind. I'd give Lugia Surf. I'd give Groudon Dragon Claw. What else? I'd maybe buff Dragon Ascent, right? Because they nerfed Breaking Swipe. Good timing, good timing. What about Shadow Zapdos? Do you want to hear an interesting suggestion that someone told me? Their proposal to buff Zapdos was to actually increase the damage of Thundershock. And I actually thought that wasn't a terrible idea. I'm in a bit of a weird position here because I don't. I'm actually gonna bait a Thunder here. This actually, I don't know if this is smart. I'm in trouble, actually. I'm in trouble. This is not a good bait. I'm cooked. I'm cooked. Kyogre needs Sheer Cold, and it needs to be OP. No, okay, so let me actually explain to you why I suggest Icy Wind. So I would nerf Surf to nerf Lantern again. And so I would nerf Surf by increasing it to 45 energy. Now if you increase it to 45 energy, then Icy Wind is its equally cheapest move, right? And that way you could run Icy Wind Origin Pulse, and it would invite Kyogre to actually run its legacy attack. Why do I hate the fish? Lantern is not dead by any means. Lantern will top cut worlds for sure. So I don't think Lantern is dead. I would increase Surf damage. I'd increase Surf energy so that it's still a usable attack. It's just it feels unusable. What are you talking about? No way. Lantern is doing insane. Lantern is insane. Water Gun Fish, yeah. Water Gun Fish can core break. Not with Spark, obviously. Obviously with Water Gun. What do you mean with Spark? Obviously you're not running with Spark. I mean, Water Gun is good. Water Gun makes it good. It can now rinse Gligar. It now very, very comfortably beats Quagsire, which is pretty big. So if they no shield this, do you remember last time we shielded and just farmed down? Let's try and do that again if they no shield. Okay, they shielded, that's fine. Oh, we got the buff. Cool. So one attack's not going to be enough, so they're going to have to throw again. Yeah, but Sammy, you just like RPS Pokemon, right? How much energy was there on that? Okay. I need to come in with Lion anyway, but I'll just wait for a second. I'm going to shield... 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to shield this. But I really don't want to take another Aqua Tail, but I want to maximize some energy. I'm going to throw a little bit now. I can't, because I can't quite remember what they were on. Did I just get my 3rd Aeroblast attack buff in a row? Maybe. It's not impossible. Lantern was good because it didn't feel RPS? What you talking about? What you talking about? Spending all of my boost RNG before Worlds? Yeah, maybe I shouldn't take any boost Pokemon to Worlds on the basis that today, the 17th of July, I have used all of my boost Karma for the rest of the season. Pedro, buff 1 energy, water. No way. No way. We need to nerf Lantern. Make Surf stronger, but just make it slower. That's all I do. I've said it. Every single Pokemon, right, that is in the top 20, nerf them. And then just give us a completely new season next season. Why wouldn't you want that? Okay, good lead. Wow, they're staying in. Nice. What a catch! Oh, they caught my attack. Dang. Dang, they caught it. Dang. People, if anyone's asking, why do I run Outrage? This is why I'm running Outrage. People are not ready for the Outrage. Yeah, people are not ready. Not at all. Do I want a shield? Nah, don't care. I'll shield this one. Nice! Nice. Maybe even Outrage Dark Pulse? Have I thrown a Sunsteel Strike yet? Who's been watching since the beginning of the stream? Have I thrown a Sunsteel Strike at all? Lickitung is less RPS, since usually people do not have a fighter, but they could have, so usually neutral safe swap. The thing with Lickitung, right? The thing with Lickitung, I'm going to show you. No, I can't show you. The thing with Lickitung is how many Pokemon that are in the meta resist Ghost, Lick, Body Slam, Normal, and Grass Power Whip. How many Pokemon can you think of that resist all three? I mean, bye-bye. It's just, honestly. King Gambit meta soon. Yeah, Jocks, exactly. Exactly. The Pawniard line, right? Bishop, Pawniard, King Gambit. They obviously... Ooh, a raid? Oh, it's gone. If anyone's got any raids that they want to send me, then let me know, because I'm supposed to be doing a research that needs to do, I think, 5 raids, and I didn't do it. Shamankin, that was funny. I enjoyed reading that. Okay, where's my star piece? Anyone, by the way, any of you guys, right? If you are below expert and you have Master League Pokemon, can we just appreciate how good this team seems to be to get at least up towards expert elo, right? Like I'm not even looking at my screen half the time. No one is shielding. What am I trying to do? No one is shielding Outrage. Okay, that Rare XL has reminded me. Play Lucario Raid Day next Sunday because it's guaranteed Rare XL for every Lucario you catch. Guaranteed Rare XL candy for every Lucario raid, right? And this is a raid day across 6 hours, not a 3-hour one. 6 hours. You don't have to play all 6 hours, right? You don't have to play all 6 hours unless you want to. But you can get Rare XLs if you buy the ticket and play the whole day. You're going to get a lot of Rare XL candies. If you get the ticket, all right? I don't know how much the ticket is, but honestly, unless it's something silly, a guaranteed Rare XL candy, that's value in my mind. That's one of the few things I would pay for a ticket for. A $5, yeah, like I would. I personally would. If you're free to play, don't worry, you still get a chance of Rare XL candy. But if you can get that ticket, I think it'll be a really good day to play. It's the day you're driving to your holiday place. Maybe you can stop off every now and again. And Calvin, welcome in. Okay, so we still haven't ever thrown a Sunsteel Strike, but we are having quite a few situations where a Dark Pulse would be useful. The other thing, by the way, for anyone playing in Master League, I personally tend to best buddy my lead. So if I had my Solgaleo, my Duskmane best buddied, if I had it best buddied, I would best buddy it. Just so I can be guaranteeing, or somewhat guaranteeing, winning CMP. Sorry, I missed that. Is it worth maxing a good IV Shadow Kyogre to run the same team? I mean, yeah, what are the IVs? What are the IVs on it? Okay, give me a Palkia now. Give me a Palkia. Palkia. Be a Palkia.
burning in me. All of the noise turned into choirs of harmony.
98. Mine Necrozma's. Mine's a hundo. Mine's a hundo. Bad timing. You didn't even get a 98% Necrozma K9? Sorry to hear that. 15, 15, 13? Yes, Elmer. Absolutely. Abso-freaking-lutely would I be maxing that. Hell yeah. I kind of want them to actually take me out so that I can just Aeroblast the Palkia. I wasn't going to do another waterfall because I had a feeling that they would just switch. So we may as well get this. Oh, I was against a 98. Yeah. But I'd never be against a... You're never going to run a 14 attack, so the CMP point still stands. K9, do you want to see my Necrozma? So I did over 200. What a dork. But that was including Madrid Go Fest, right? So I did Madrid Go Fest and Global. I did, I think, 220, maybe a tiny bit more than that, because I didn't catch all of them. And I have... 3. I got 3. I'm increasingly interested in this suggestion of running Dark Pulse Outrage. Because we still have never used... You've still never used it. I'm actually... Should we do it? Oh, God, it seems like a really good idea. Who suggested it? Who suggested Dark Pulse Outrage? Own up, own up. I will give you credit for this, because that's actually quite an interesting suggestion. Multi-hunter. It's a classic multi-hunter suggestion, right? Do I do it? Do you know what I need? Do you know what I need? Do you know what would be good actually? Is if this research here, battle in 5 raids, win 3 raids. At what point does this one tell me that I have to evolve a... at what point does this tell me that I have to evolve a Necrozma? Because the only reason I was saving my additional energy was because someone said that I had to... I have to evolve one later, so that's why I'm not going to evolve another one. Last page? Okay. Multi-hunter, I think you're right. Wait, hold on a minute. Query. If I get rid of Sunsteel Strike, I cannot hit any fairy. Because I'd be running Dark Pulse and Outrage. That could be annoying. You can't even Elite TM it back. You'd have to defuse it and then refuse it. Just don't go against fairies. That's okay. I see where you're coming from. Oh, page 4 gives you 1,000 energy. Oh, okay. But I'd still have to evolve. I'd still have to evolve one, right? Yeah, but I'd still have to choose a Necrozma to evolve. Actually, I could just evolve the Necrozma that I've already got maxed, because I have Necrozma and level 50. Oh wait, I haven't tagged my other one. Why aren't you tagged as... Ah! That was close. Let's tag you as level 50. Okay, so Necrozma, level 50. Okay, so what I could feasibly do is I could max another Necrozma, evolve that Necrozma, give that Necrozma Outrage Dark Pulse, test it, then for my research, evolve this Necrozma that was my old Necrozma, but this one's only a 98. But it had a catch card. But this was my older Necrozma. Do you know what? I'm gonna run after... Let's not do this just for GBL memes, Jux. That's the only reason we do these things. I think we've got to do it. Payne, welcome. How you doing? Welcome. I think we've got to do it. Right, we're doing it. This is nothing. This can't go wrong. This is how we commit. We commit to this by just saying there's no way this can go wrong. Okay, I have a problem. I don't have any Solgaleo left to fuse because I want to keep that Solgaleo to trade. You see the issue? Oh, I know what I can do. Are either of these traded? Yes, you're traded. Okay, team. This is a Cosmog from a local that I traded and then kept because I was like, this is going to be a fusion one later on. And then we evolved this one. Wait. I will turn daytime on. I will turn daytime on. This is like a, I don't know if anyone's played Yu-Gi-Oh, right? But when you have to do like a combo play, this is what it feels like. Okay, so we have turned daylight on. We can then evolve the Cosmoem into a Solgaleo, right? Then we will use this Solgaleo to fuse a fourth Necrozma. We will max a fourth Necrozma. We will give that Necrozma combo. Yeah, absolutely. I'm so excited for this now. Okay, now this Solgaleo we will fuse with Necrozma number 4. So that's this Necrozma. So we'll max this Necrozma. This is the hundo, yeah? Yep. We max this one. Okay, I'm going to tag it as Master League and level 50. We fuse this... Wait, which way around do I want my attacks? Dark Pulse, Outrage. My current one is Outrage on the right, so let's keep Outrage on the right. So we'll give that a new attack. I'm not wasting TM swapping that around. I'll just put Outrage on the left. Actually, I have to evolve it first. Then I fuse. Okay, it's that one. I don't want my background one. My background one is the one I want to keep, so not background. So I'm fusing this one. This is genius. Guys, this is genius. Okay, now we have another level 50 Necrozma. I'm just going to copy my name across so that, because I've got my OCD naming convention. Okay, now we TM this one. Oh, did you know that? That makes sense, right? If I lose Sunsteel Strike, I lose the adventure effect as well. Fair enough. Okay, and then we want to give this one Outrage. And then we're going to run this Necrozma. This Necrozma. Outrage Dark Pulse. We've done it. We did it. Right, now we're going to face a Zacian, okay? Just wait. Just wait. Can I just point out, we did not face, like, any fairy. We, like, maybe faced one fairy, maybe? I think we faced one Togekiss in all of the sets so far, right? If we now face a fairy, we're just going to have to start baiting. That's all. Okay. I need to be slightly quicker, especially before I get to Worlds. That swap-in was so slow. I gave them 2 mudshots. I need to be quicker. 7. Wait, why didn't they take the damage there? I don't think I can get my Blizzard off here, but... So we'll throw a Surf. Okay, so for anyone who clocked that, did you see how that time the Landorus put me at an energy where I couldn't get my Blizzard off, whereas the other Landorus that we faced always keep giving us the... Oh, in the back? The Blizzard. Okay, they gave us a free Shadow Claw, so we'll take that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And then we will come in with Lugia, I think. Actually, we'll do a couple. Okay, we don't need to worry about that. Oh, in the back, but Lugia with a shield advantage. And I mean, I guess we just shield. They have the same damage, right? So we just shield whatever. They're giving us free Dragon Tails. I don't know if they know they're doing that, but they're giving us free Dragon Tails. And I assume that I'm just going to go straight Aeroblast twice, right? Where's my attack buff then? They're losing the game because they keep giving us Dragon Tails. So if they don't take this out here... Oh, actually, they might. This actually could take us out. No, wait, it won't. Shouldn't. They gave us so many free Dragon Tails. And that maybe makes a difference there, right? That maybe makes a difference. Maybe I don't reach a second Aeroblast if they time their 5 into 3 turn attacks better. Which is hard to do, granted, but made a big difference potentially. Okay. We're still... This is why Master League has a raid brain reputation, maybe. We still haven't used Dark Pulse yet. We still haven't taken advantage of our new spicy moveset that was 5-head play. Hell yeah, now we will! I feel like they always Ominous Wind to start with, which is kind of annoying. I know they're gonna Ominous Wind. I know they're gonna Ominous Wind. Oh, thank goodness I willed it out of existence. I think get them... I don't know what I want to do here. They're weak to... Oh, wait. They've got fairies in the back. I'm just going to take a shield off them. They've got fairies in the back, right? And now they can Shadow Ball if they want, but like I don't really care about Luke. You don't need a shield. Are they gonna insta flamethrower? funny.
And I've been chillin', watching the ocean with you. Baby up with a slow motion crew. And we up in our growlings when people change, but not us. And we just chillin', kicking it, kissed by the sun. Could be soaked to the skin in the mall soon. I know she got the good.
Can we just appreciate that we saw the fairies that we said we really didn't want to see? I haven't been paying attention. Are they another one? I really hope they're not. Thank goodness. Thank goodness. Oh. How many incinerates should you throw? Yeah, 2 or 4. Or 1. Never 3. Never, ever 3. Don't do it. Don't do it. The difficulty also is when someone swaps into your 5-turn attack, and then you have to rework out where you are. And that I appreciate. That if something happens, then I'm like, fair enough. That's actually quite hard. What's the Master League source? Mufasa, right? This Duskmane Necrozma is doing bits. Where can you get more solar or lunar fusion energy? Dude, honestly, I have no idea. I don't know if you can. I genuinely don't know if you can. Part of me was hoping that if you walked your Necrozma that was evolved, they might let you get it from there, but I don't know. I don't think they do. So I have no idea if you can get any more outside of the raids and outside of the research that gives you 1,000. Which I think is annoying, actually. Any tips on getting XL candies? Yes. Another fairy? See, this is interesting now. Because they're a turn behind, they will never catch up to me. What's in the back? Xerneas, Necrozma. What do we reckon's in the back? Oh, I don't know. I mean, they can't even come back in with... They can't come back in with Xerneas here. The reason I didn't go up to a Blizzard is just in case they close combat me. Hey, look. This was good. They are moonblasting me, but this is good, I think. Wow! Wow! And then another close combat, and then I should be able to Dragon Tail this down, and then just Aeroblast the Hoenn, right? We agree? So we are beating the fairies. We are beating the fairies. The fear of Sunsteel Strike, yeah. This is the thing, blind format, you can get away with this. Okay, sorry, someone asked me a question. And your question was, any tips on getting XL candies? Okay, so the first thing is Lucario Raid Day, Sunday the 27th from 11 till 5 local time. You will get a rare XL candy for every single Lucario raid you do if you buy the ticket. Another way of getting rare XL candies, one of the ways that I use, is I'm doing premium sets during Master League rotations. During any Master League rotation, you get triple Stardust from GBL rewards. So I will do a premium set, I will try and get rare XL candies from the drops, and I will put a star piece on to collect my dust. Do I miss blind movesets in Show 6? So blind moveset in Show 6 allowed me to use Hyper Beam Diggersby in Barcelona last year, and I came third with Hyper Beam Diggersby, and that was a lot of fun. But I think that open team sheets better rewards skillful play, and that's probably the better direction for the game to go in. Here we go, finally, Dark Pulse. This is the reason we want Dark Pulse. I don't know why I'm catching this. I'm just like, if I'm going to take a Dark Pulse on anything, why don't I just see what they've got for Kyogre? And then I'm just going to 2-shield this and use the energy into whatever's in the back, I think. I think that's what I'm aiming for here. Do I... One sec, Disc, I'll come to you in 1 second. So they're getting outraged or error blasted, right? Oh, they're gonna win. I don't think error blast is gonna be enough. I need a boost. It's annoying. Annoying. So I came with Kyogre, they let me reach the Blizzard. I wonder if I should have Dark Pulse baited. I maybe should have Dark Pulse baited there. The heck? Okay. Yeah, who shields us? Like, maybe they just wanted to shield a Sunsteel Strike. Okay, so question. Who's the question? Okay, so I do raids with a Mega Pokemon I want XL Candy of. Okay. Sorry. If you're talking about generally in the game, how do you maximize XL Candy? Then what you should do is get a Mega Pokemon to Mega level 3. And you want to Mega Evolve that Pokemon during events or during spawns of the Pokemon that you want XL Candy for, and you're more likely to get XL Candy. So I'll give you an example, very specific example. Let's say the current event has Tandemaus, right? You go, hey, new Pokemon Tandemaus, I may as well start collecting XL Candy straight away. So you want to evolve a normal type Mega Pokemon. So let's say you evolve Kangaskhan, right, into Mega Kangaskhan. Now, every Tandemaus that you catch will have a higher chance of also giving you a Tandemaus XL Candy. The point that we're saying about Lucario is, if you want rare XL Candies, right, rare XL Candies, then there is a really good opportunity to get rare XL Candies on Lucario Raid Day on the 27th of July from 11 till 5, where you, if you buy the ticket, you can get a rare XL Candy for every Lucario raid you do. We don't often get any bonus like that. That is a very rare bonus to get, a guaranteed rare XL Candy from a raid. So that is why I'm saying if you're going to buy any ticket, maybe this is the one to go for. Not only have you got a fan favorite Pokemon, you've got increased shiny odds, you've got guaranteed rare XL, you've also got a Mega Pokemon, right? The first release of a Mega Pokemon. You've got the best, it's one of the best fighting type attackers in the game. It's getting a new attack in Force Palm, which has the potential to be useful. It might have only potential in raids, but that's still pretty good. And Lucario is also a Pokemon that can continue to be buffed, right? If they want to, they can make it the best steel type attacker in the game. They could give it Bullet Punch, Meteor Mash as well, right? It's pretty thematic to give Lucario Meteor Mash. So of all the days that if you want to buy a ticket and you want to play, this is maybe the one to play. So that's what I would personally recommend. That's one of few days that I'm like, I will actively make plans around that day, whereas not many other events I normally would. So the Kyogre catch was not the play. Yeah, fair enough. What's your most prized possession of all the items behind me? That's a good question. I don't know really. I'm just looking in my own background here. I mean, on paper, right? On paper, this bag from World to Japan, competitor bag, I guess that's valuable. This Pokeball here is actually like basically made out of Lego. My brother got me that for my birthday, so that has pretty high sentimental value. This Volcarona plushie, I love Volcarona. This is the London Pikachu from London Worlds. This is the Japan Pikachu to here from Japan Worlds. I'll show it to you properly. There, that one. I don't know. If anyone can think of any other cool merch that I should maybe get, then I'm happy to look into it. Alright, my game is now updated. Did anyone get a good Mandibuzz from GoFest? Do remember to level the Pokemon you are walking to 31 to max. Yes, if you are... Okay, wait a sec, let me go back. All you got to do is Mega Evolve and Pokemon, and it increases the odds for XL Candy. Do I have to make it my buddy? No, I'll show you. I'll show you right now, right? Okay. Okay, so you see that there's an Alolan Vulpix. You're like, hey, Alolan Vulpix is spawning. I don't have an Alolan Ninetales for Ultra League, for example. Now, if we were to click on Alolan Vulpix here, we can see at the top it's only an ice type, right? So don't get that confused. Alolan Vulpix is not an ice fairy. Alolan Vulpix is just an ice. I'm just gonna get a Vulpix up. It's just an ice type, okay? Don't do it for fairy. So then what I do is I do Mega 3, right? That tells me what all of my Mega level 3 Pokemon are. And then I want to see an ice Mega, right? This doesn't always work, and the only reason this doesn't always work is because some Pokemon change type when they evolve. So you just need to be aware of those ones, right? And now, if I were to evolve this Mega... Let me evolve the Mega Glalie. I'm going to evolve this. It doesn't need to be powered up. This Pokemon doesn't need to be powered up. I forgot to actually evolve it. Okay, so we're Mega Evolving the Ice type. That is done. And now, if you look on your screen, can you see it here? Can you see? I'm trying to, on the far right side here. I'm tapping on it. It's just below the star piece, right? It's here. This is now this bonus permeates across the game. You don't have to do anything else now. Now, if I just click on this Vulpix, I can catch this Vulpix, and I have my Ice type Mega evolved. I have a higher chance of getting a Vulpix XL candy from this catch. Not guaranteed, but I have a higher chance. So there I got one, right? And let's say I hadn't Mega rolled, there's a chance I get 0. There's still a chance I get 1, right? But I'm just increasing my chances. And there are actually some, if you're really interested in the math side of it, right, there are some good articles that can tell you the exact percentage increases for these things. But for our purposes, it's not that important. You just want to get everything to Mega level 3, and then you can start to get more XL candy. Does that help? Does that answer your question? There is nothing else you need to do. You don't need to buddy it. You don't need to walk that Mega. All you have to do is get it to Mega level 3. Let me just actually quickly show you how you do that. So you can search any Pokemon that can Mega Evolve by typing in the word Mega Evolve as one word. This will show you every Pokemon in your storage that can Mega Evolve, right? What I personally do is I then use a tag, and the tag is Megas, and then I can search Megas, right? So I want to search the very specific Pokemon that I want to Mega Evolve. I don't want to Mega Evolve every single Pokemon I have that can Mega Evolve. I don't want to Mega Evolve every single Blastoise, for example, right? So I tag the Pokemon that I am going to Mega Evolve and or will Mega Evolve. You can see the Mewtwo are there, right? If you click on, you can now click on this little dash here, and it tells you what Mega level you are, right? So you can see here, I'm not particularly diligent. This Garchomp should be a Mega level 3 if I were diligent. It says I need to do it 17 more times. You can only do it once per day, so I would need a minimum of 17 days to get this to Mega level 3. The reason I'm not that fussed about it is because I already have Pokemon that are Mega level 3 for both Dragon and Ground, so I haven't got around to it because it's not been a priority for me. The two things to remind you of are, firstly, Mega level 3 gives a significant XL Candy bonus over Mega level 2. It is significant. It is worth getting to Mega level 3. Second thing is that the primal Pokemon, Groudon and Kyogre, when you click on it, you actually read this, it boosts Grass, Fire and Ground. 3 types. If you click on Kyogre, Electric, Water and Bug. 3 types. But also Rayquaza, right? It's not a primal technically, but it also buffs 3 types: Flying, Dragon, Psychic. Okay, so don't forget that. Also, don't forget that when Groudon evolves, it gains Fire subtyping. So, Fire Ground, this becomes Water, this stays as Dragon Flying, but it will also boost Psychic. The way that I have created a tag, because I tagged them all as Megas, right? I've tagged this Master League level 50 Megas. I have then created a search string that is called Megas ampersand Mega Evolve ampersand, right, but the symbol, not Mega 3. This is a list of every Pokemon that I want to Mega Evolve, that can Mega Evolve, that isn't Mega level 3. All right. I'm actually just gonna. I don't know if you can copy and paste from Twitch chat, but I'm just gonna show you. I've just posted in chat. That is the tag I use. So I tag everything that I want to Mega Evolve as Megas. Okay, and now every day what I should be doing is evolving each of these, and probably you only need to evolve them when they're free to evolve. So this is 8. I don't need to evolve this today. I'll wait till it's free and then evolve it. This I could evolve, right? Heracross is insane as a Mega, so this I should be evolving every single day, and or every day that the evolution is free. Hopefully that helps. And yes, Fuchak, we shall return to the Master League, where we have climbed 200 points so far today, basically. Which is pretty good going. Pretty good going. Can Hera Mega 3? So, Heracross can Mega Evolve. Anything that can Mega Evolve has tiers of Mega Evolution based on the number of times you've Mega Evolved it to a maximum of Mega Level 3. So everything that can Mega Evolve can reach Mega Level 3, yes. Three, 4, 5, 6. They've given me an extra Shadow Claw for no reason. We're going to come in with Lugia in a sec. I'm actually just going to get, because I've got to the Outrage, I may as well throw it now. We'll take the zeros here. And this is only because they gave me that free Shadow Claw. Otherwise I don't usually reach that Outrage. If you're lazy, you can also put a specific day. Mega Monday is probably, yeah. Yeah, that's a good way to do it. That's also a good way to do it. Okay, we're going to save shields for Kyogre, and we're going to Kyogre sweep. So what we're going to do is we're going to... So they used 8 Geomancy, right? 5 for the Moonblast. So the way that I'm doing it in my head is I'm doing 8 times 14, 102. So that means they went over 50 energy. They used 60. So they went down to 42. I think they did, I wasn't paying attention there, but maybe 3 more. I don't care about that. I want them to get rid of their energy. They've close combated. Perfect. Now my serfs are doing more, right? I'm hoping they close combat again, right? But I don't need to, I don't even need to shield this. Now, because they did that, my surf that went through did even more damage. I hope this is a Sacred Fire and not a Brave Bird. If it's a Brave Bird, they're in trouble. This is... Why would you do that? Yeah, K9, you know it. K9, honestly, the Sunsteel Strike bench pressure is insane. Alright, they've no-shielded that, so I'm not going to throw another attack because they've got a shield. I'll just surf down. Yeah. My stream's making you want to play. Honestly, genuinely, we have so many cool Pokemon in Master League now, right? There are so many cool Pokemon, and if you do have a roster for Master League, it is fun. What I would say is if your focus is to climb, Master League's hard. Because there are 2 types of Master League players. The Master League player that has Master League Pokemon but doesn't really know how to play PvP. And the player that builds Master League Pokemon because they know how to PvP and it's worth them playing Master League. And I feel like sometimes there's no in between. And so you are either stuck in... you're either down in the camp that they're running stuff for fun, and it's very fun. You get to see loads of very funny Pokemon in Master League. And then as you try and push out of Veteran, suddenly you're like, oh, do you know what? These players are pretty good, right? They're playing well. Whereas if you go into Great League, if you put me in Great League at Legend Elo and Master League at Legend Elo, and then put me in Great League at Veteran Elo and Master League at Veteran Elo, the players at Veteran Elo in Master League feel like legend players in Great League. I was like, they're making decisions that I'm like, that was really good. I've said that, but today we've not really seen that, but definitely around Veteran yesterday, day before yesterday, I didn't play yesterday. I was like, some of these plays are insane. Still getting a bit of stutter lag, which is annoying. Okay, here's an example, right? They've thrown on 4, which is typically good timing. But because I switched in late, they've actually given me an extra dragon tail that they wouldn't have had to give. So that was then bad timing. They should have gone to 5 for that one. Nine, 10, and 11, 12. I'm throwing now, right? I paused and I'm throwing as they hit 12 because I expect them to wild charge. And so I want to CMP on a wild charge. I know wild charge isn't going to take me out, but at least now I've got my sky attack through against the double debuffed wild charge. That was the reason I paused and CMP'd there. The question is, can Kyogre sweep? I think we're just going to sack the... We're going to sack this. The problem is if they've got the... So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do an extra... I'm going to do an extra Shadow Claw now. Okay, annoyingly, I need to get to 100 energy here, basically. No, I lose. Oh, I need to... Oh, that's annoying. If I'd let another charm through and got one more. I don't think this outrage is enough. Dang. Oh, okay. So I needed to... I mean, that would have been a really hard undercharge on that Blizzard verse. Going for DRE was the play. If I'd gone for DRE and not got the outrage off, you'd have called me a fool. Okay? Let's not pretend. You'd have called me a fool. Right. Pizza something something. Let's do this. Okay, good. Good. We have to... Can we... Have there actually been any situations yet where we've really thought we've lost because of lack of Sunsteel Strike? I don't know if there has been. This is another... No, I didn't mean to press no shield! Okay, I'm sorry. That was my fault. I'm going to take a moment to think about that. I'm actually going to come off. This is me not letting myself mold. This is me not letting myself mold. I'm just gonna take a minute. I'm gonna hydrate. You've watched 9 people stream Duskmane content and only 2 Sunsteel Strikes have been thrown, and 100% of them got shielded. Well, there we go. we've thrown a lot of outrage, and we can obviously see that Dark Pulse has been a pretty good change. So Multi-Hunter, get a man like Multi-Hunter in your stream, because it's the right play. Oh, goodness. I'm very warm now. I'm going to turn my fan on higher. Okay. We are 1 win, 2 losses into this set. So we do need to win both of these games. And is this our last set? Who's been paying attention? What time is it? 9:45? What time did I start? Just before 8? So it's coming to 2 hours. So yeah, I think that I need to win both of these 2 games to What do you mean, why did I turn you up? What are you saying? You mistakenly ran your Dawn Wings at level 42. I actually remember when they first... Let's go back. I actually remember when they first introduced XL Pokemon, and all of the Master League players that I knew were just scrapping to just... Oh, I see. I got you, K9. I'm with you. I forgot that I said that. This is my number 2 fan. My number 1 fan is in chat. I would start powering up. I'd start like putting XLs into legendaries, and you'd be in like Go Battle League, and it'd be like, I've got a level 43 Groudon versus a level 45 Groudon and stuff like that, and it was very funny. Okay, they're staying in. Oh, okay, I've made a mistake. I actually can throw Outrage and then full Shadow Claw down with a 1 shield, I think. So I should have done that. Whereas now I can't do that. That was a mistake. That's my bad. If you're playing this, you've got to throw the Outrage, then you can 1 shield and... Ooh, Draco. Worth a try. I mean, let's scare them a little bit. Okay. Okay, I think... Okay. I can't undercharge this because they're out of Dark Pulse. My worry is... 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2 wild charges take me out. No, come on, I'm a Lugia. There's no way. Oh, goodness. Yes! Yes! Okay, we did it. Who knew? See, this is why there's no point molding, right? Easy. You're right, Swimmingly. Easy. Oh dear. Am I excited? Bobber, yes, yes, yes. Talked about it a couple times, but absolutely yes. That'll be an awesome raid day. It's a 6-hour raid day as well. I actually personally struggle playing for 6 hours in a row because I tend to need food breaks every like 3 to 4 minutes. But okay, this is okay. We scared them with the Sunsteel Strike again. We're gonna let this go. We're gonna let this go because they're gonna switch out into something that I'm gonna hard counter or hit. Okay. Interesting. They didn't CMP there, did they? That would have been really dumb if they did. They didn't. They didn't. They couldn't. That would be so foolish. My goodness, why would you do that? My goodness. 5 and 6 and 7 and 8 and 9, 10 and 12. Four and 5 and 6 and 7 and let me throw. Yep, good, good, good. Just before the next Iron Head. What if they've got a Palkia in the back though? Palkia in the back would be annoying. Because how do I get rid of both the Zacian and the Palkia? Didn't even mean to switch out. Wow, they didn't mean to switch out either. God, this is just lack of ability here. This is pure being bad at the game. I am out-badding my opponents. Do you reckon I can reach a... I don't need to. The reason I'm not happy about this is because I didn't play that. I didn't play that well. I didn't play that well. I don't know what I'm doing. Why did I switch into Kyogre there? I didn't deserve to win that. But they panicked, right? They panicked. They saw me come in with Kyogre and they just went, oh, he's swapped. I have to swap as well. So, yeah, God gave us hands so we could throw. What am I... Why did I do that? I don't know. I honestly don't know. If they stay in there, they win the game. They panicked, and this happens in Show 6 as well. It happens in Show 6 a lot. So we have... There's the Rare XL we're talking about. We're getting the bonus dust. Oh, I can't... I didn't deserve to win that. 270... Hey, look, 200 points, right? 200 points. On stream, a couple of misplays in there. We found the perfect moveset. I think this was all in all pretty successful. This was pretty successful. Shout out again to Multi Hunter for the no Sunsteel Strike suggestion. I think you're especially in the lead. If you're using it in the lead, yeah, agreed. If you're using it in the back, I can understand Sunsteel Strike because it's the better closing attack. In the lead, we just never used it. And we never needed it either, right? Even against the fairies, they were shielding them anyway. They were shielding Dark Pulse anyway. Right, I'm just going to check that we can't do another set. I'm pretty sure that was our last set. So we might have to look for people to raid, unless anyone's got any other... Yeah, that was our last set. Is Sunsteel part of the TM pool? No, you have to only get it while fusing. You lost Legend to a game bug? That it is annoying. There have been quite a lot of bugs. If you record your bugs, Multi-Hunter, if you are recording your gameplay, I know Axon is collating footage of in-game bugs during GBL to try and hopefully put something to Niantic to say, come on team, this ain't cool. Your OCD likes having the cheaper attack on the left. I'm the opposite personally. I'm the opposite. I like cheaper attack on the right, and the only reason why I like cheaper attack on the right is because I'm right-handed, so I tend to play with my right thumb most, and that means I'm clicking my right side the most because you usually throw the cheaper attack more. So that's the only reason why. What is the Mandibuzz? The Mandibuzz is the rank 1 Mandibuzz. I want you to go and check your Mandibuzz, right? I want you to go and check any Mandibuzz that you've got built for Great League and go and have a look at its HP stat, right? Not the IV, just the actual number for HP. And if you have 179 HP, well done, well done. That is a pretty solid Mandibuzz. 179 HP, very good, very good. If you've got less than 179 HP, nothing terribly wrong, but if you can, try and get one with a bit more HP. What about 180? Well, Bubba, I'll let you draw your own conclusions on that. Okay. Okay. Very meticulous. I will show you. I will show you why. Okay. So we're on PvPoke. If you go on single battle, right, and you can type in any Pokemon here, I type in Mandibuzz. Okay. I'm gonna zoom out slightly for you. There's the Mandibuzz. For me, it will show me the rank 1. For many of you, if you haven't done this already, it won't show you the rank 1. It will show you what's called default IVs. So what I want you to do is I want you to go up to here, and I want you to go to settings. I want you to go onto your settings, and I want you to scroll all the way down to... where is it? Oh no, sorry, it's at the top now. Okay, on settings, right at the top, right at the top, it is this menu here. And I want you to make sure that you don't have typical IVs turned on. I want you to have... wow, I've just realised on stream it doesn't show you the menu that when it opens. You can't see... I can see a menu opening on my screen, but from the stream screen you can't. Anyway, click on this. Make sure it says maximum stat product rank 1. Make sure it says site theme night mode, unless you have a viewing impairment. And Game Master version can stay on default. Press save settings, refresh the page, go back to your single battle, and you should have rank 1s now appearing instead of the 4, 10, 12. Very meticulous. Would you be able to just go and try that and see if it works for you? Yeah. When it comes to simming, you're not obviously always going to be playing against rank 1s, but I do think that increasingly lots of players are leaning towards what they view as being the better Pokemon, which on average usually are the highest ranked Pokemon. So for me, generally speaking, the players that I'm playing against will have high rank Pokemon, or if it's show 6, they will have very specific IV spreads, which I will learn based on experience in show 6. But generally speaking, typical values of rank 500 is not super helpful to me. It's not usually what I'm looking for. Rank 1 is never the worst, and always, if not the best, the second best. Yeah, rank 1s are generally... If you look at... Okay, oh, you want me to tell you why? I'm not going to just tell you about Mandibuzz and not explain to you why, okay? What I want you to do is you can go and have a look at Mandibuzz, right? And I want you to put the rank 1 Mandibuzz in, which should do it automatically if you've done what I've just asked you to do. And then I want you to go and put a Lantern in on the other side, okay? And the Lantern needs to have Water Gun. You're then going to simulate in the wands, okay? And according to the wands, if the Lantern is going straight Thunderbolt, Mandibuzz will win the one shield scenario against Lantern, okay? But if you drop down to below 178 HP, And we'll just do that by reducing that to 12. So now you can see that it says 177 HP. Yeah, oops. You can see here, it says 177 HP. Yeah. Battle. Now it says Mandibuzz loses. Mandibuzz loses. Because you get taken out by that last water gun damage there. Mandibuzz wins. So you need, I think I might have said 179, sorry. 178 is what you need. You need 178 HP in order to beat Watergun Lantern in the one shield scenario where they go double Thunderbolt. Let's say this Lantern has some attack. Let's put it to there. Let's give them 5 attack, right? And then you go again. That Thunderbolt damage doesn't look like it increased. Do you still win there? Okay, so it's you're relatively protected against the Lantern IVs, but you need to have 170 HP on your Mandibuzz. So check your Mandibuzz for Great League. If you don't have 170 HP, not the end of the world, right? With these things, it's not the end of the world. It's just be aware, right? Be aware that now if you're against a Watergun Lantern and they go for double Thunderbolt, they will Watergun you down before you get to your final attack. That's all you need. It's not the end of the world if you don't have the perfect IV spread, as long as you know how your IV spreads play. Team, I think, unless anyone has any other burning questions that can't wait until Friday when I'll next be around, that's me. That's me for the evening. I hope you enjoyed the stream. We'll find someone to raid. Axon's on, so let's just go jump into Axon. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. I will be back Friday evening around a similar time, maybe a little bit earlier, so that we can, just before the league rotation, perhaps. Thank you. Go and say hi to Axon, and enjoy the rest of your days.